If you have Saturn in Cancer, this one's for you. Did you know that your Saturn placement talks about your past life karma? While the South Node talks about your past life, Saturn talks about your past life karma, the energy you're supposed to work through in this lifetime. So we're going to touch on Saturn and Cancer. These indicators could be energy from your past lifetime or in your current lifetime. So if you're suffering through some of these indicators today, this is the energy that you must work through because of all the shiesty stuff you've done in your past lifetime. People with Saturn and Cancer in their past lives could have been nurturing stay-at-home moms. Like they held down the household, they didn't have to work a job. They could have had a man in their life where he did all the work and he would bring the money back to the home. They could have been nurses, they could have been midwives, they could have been healers, they could have been herbalists. These were the people that were overly emotional, codependent, and also they could have been a very smothering mother. People with this placement in their past lifetime, they could have demanded emotional validation from others and also could have unhealthily demanded money from their spouses, their money management, like they were possessive when it came to that because, like I said, Saturn Cancer people, they were the stay-at-home moms, or it could have been fathers too. They were so heavily codependent, like if their spouse passed away or something like that, they didn't know what to do at all. Like they didn't know how to hold down the home because they probably never worked a job. Or like I said, some of them have worked jobs if they were nurses or midwives, things of that nature. These are the people who had control issues. This could have been a mother who was cold, rigid, strict. She also could have been a narcissist. She could have been focused on material support and not emotional support. This could have been a mother or just a parent in general who were an alcoholic in their past lifetime. They also could have been an addict, impaired, or just absent from their children's lives. And this could have created a huge burden on the family. So let's get into a little bit more detail on that. So we all know that Cancer people in general, they keep jobs. They keep jobs, but if these people are so busy, that would lead to the family having to take care of their children, whether it's the grandparent, like the mother of the Cancer person, or say a sister will have to take care of the nieces and nephews of this Cancer person, et cetera, et cetera. Leaving the whoever is the guardian of the kids at the time to take care of the kids, and it's like leaving a burden on them, which is causing the Cancer person to be absent. It's not that they were absent because they just didn't want to be in the kids' lives. That is not the case for this placement. But if you have endured that, I'm sorry. But that's kind of not the case. It wasn't like drug addictions and things like that, although they could have been addicts, but not to the point where I don't want to be in my kid's life. This is not this placement. It's more of a Pisces type of thing. Also, Saturn and Cancer people, with this placement, they've also had a life where in their past life, they could have been abandoned themselves. So that would lead these people to be like more so suicidal, things of that nature. They would take themselves out. They didn't have enough support or, things like that. Like they didn't feel loved. They didn't feel nurtured. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. Again, these indicators are for people with Saturn and Cancer. These can explain what your past life was like or what you're currently suffering through in this lifetime. This is the energy you must work through in this lifetime.